Farming looks mighty easy when your plow is a pencil and you're 1,000 miles from a cornfield. That's a quote from President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Today I'm going to tell you why it is important to have farming and agricultural jobs and why I chose it as my career path. I've been around farming and ranching my whole life and I've learned just about everything there is to know about it. It's always been very interesting to me as to how it all works and how it happens. My family has always been involved in agriculture from cattle to grain and cotton. My granddad has always taken me out on the tractor and taught me how to run cattle and just plow the land and different things like that. Whether or not you've been involved or interested in agriculture throughout your life or not, it is still part of your everyday life. From the food you eat to the clothes you wear, you would have nothing if it weren't for farming and ranching. For example, if you have a hamburger for dinner, you have to have cattle to make the meat, and then if you have vegetables on it, you have to have farming to get that. Another example is the clothes you wear. Like your t-shirts come from cotton and other things like that. Now I'm going to tell you why we need agriculture and the equipment used in it. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of it. According to USDA.gov and the United States Department of Agriculture, published on February 18th, 2015, the U.S. is the largest beef producer in the world, and also we are the leading poultry or chicken producer in the world. And U.S. is the second largest exporter of poultry meat. Corn is the most widely produced feed grain in the U.S., and most of the crop provides main ingredient in the livestock's feed. Also processed in wide range of food and industrial products, including fuel, ethanol. 80 million acres of land are planted in corn. Cotton is the most important textile fiber in the world, and the U.S. accounts for more than 1/3 of cotton in the world. Farming and ranching is an everyday job. You can't go a day without just not going out there and maintaining the land and equipment and everything. You have to, for example, you have to figure out where to move water sources to keep your plants and things growing, and or where to move your animals if they aren't getting the food and water they need, or if there's a predator or something in the area. Secondly, I'm going to talk about the equipment needed for farming and ranching. All the equipment is costly, but you have to have it. You can't do things without it, and if you aren't producing anything, then you're making no money. There is new equipment being made, and it may be more efficient. For example, if there's a new cotton machine or something that goes faster, then you can produce more t-shirts and clothing and things like that, and you'll be making more money quicker. When equipment is broken, the whole operation stops, and if the whole operation stops, you're not making any money, and you have to be quick about fixing it and maintaining it in the right way. It's definitely not easy to fix or maintain the equipment every day, but it's something that has to be done. Oil changes and cleaning the equipment are essential in just keeping everything running. Like if you don't clean it and it rusts and something breaks, then you're out of operation for a while and you're again losing money. To sum everything up, farming and other agricultural jobs are a necessity in everyday life. As you can see, without farmers, ranchers, and other agricultural positions we have in the U.S. today, we would have little food and clothing. Without farming, we could have nothing. Pretty much everything we have and use in everyday life comes from agriculture. We should never take for granted farming and ranching and any other type of agricultural job. The people who do this work provide for all of us and help us receive essentials to live. The agricultural industry will always be very important to the way we live. With new technology, it will be the basis of food, clothing, and most things we need to survive.